let's get it started with how did you get into football as a kid?
Actually, man, my mom put me in football. She's when I was probably 4 years old, I played flag football, and I just enjoyed it from day one, man. It was just always something that I wanted to do. It was it was somewhere I could compete, and I like being around all the kids, other kids, and just competing, man. And yeah, I started at 4 years old.
Jeez. Hey, that's a long time. Go to the NFL too. You must have really loved it.
Yeah, I did, man. It kept me out of trouble, and and that's something that's real important for me. Like I said, it kept me out of trouble, kept me busy, it gave me something to work at.
Definitely, man. Hey, that's a gradual process. Football is a grind.
Yes, it is a serious grind for a long time.
I hear you, man. So, growing up in football, who were some of your role models that you modeled your game after?
It's crazy because growing up, I didn't watch much football like that. We didn't really have cable and all that good stuff, and in Alabama, we didn't. The most you probably see was probably a college game or something like that, because I live way in the woods, and I really didn't have any admirations for any athletes, man, because that just seems so far fetched for somebody to make it that to there. Okay, I didn't make my first NFL player until I was in college, and I'd never been to a game until and I think I went to a game with my uncle one time, and but yeah, I hadn't been to a game until I got to college. So I
Jeez.
mean,
Hey,
really my the neighborhood guys that were doing well in life were my role models, and then my uncle, and people like that, but none of them played football or anything like that.
hey, you're one of a kind, man. Hey, hey, I think every neighborhood has their diamond in the rough.
Yeah, yeah, they do. What I will say is that what I did have was a lot of positive people around me pushing me to try and make it. Because still to this day, I'm still the first and the only NFL player from my high school, and I contribute that to my coaches pushing me. Like I said, I had a lot of support. My coaches pushing me, just telling me, stick with it, stick with it. Because I really didn't want to play football in college. I really wanted to go to the Marines, and that's where I was actually headed. And then my coach convinced me that maybe you should give football a try. I think you're that good at it, and I trusted him, and he was right.
Hey, Vanderbilt came a calling, man.
Yeah, I mean, and he spoke so highly of Vanderbilt, and he was speaking about the education. He really didn't talk about the football all that much. He was just like, man, the opportunity to go to a school like Vanderbilt is just like unheard of. So, for him to say that, I thought that meant a lot to me. So I said, it's one thing to be respected because you can play football well, but it's another thing to be respected because they know that you've attended a great college.
Definitely, man. Hey, there's a lot of linebackers that come out of that college now. There's one that plays
Oh,
with New England,
oh yeah, 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 yeah. We
Bentley.
got a lot of yep. We got a
He's
lot
a
of guys,
beast.
man. Yeah, yeah. He's a bad boy. And we got Cunningham. I mean, we got a lot of guys coming out. I think Andre Mintz is gonna do well in Denver right now. I mean, they kind of got him playing slash linebacker DN, but so I consider him linebacker. We got some guys. I mean, Jamie Duncan's been at, Matt Stewart, Hunter Hillemeyer. We've had some guys.
Definitely. Hey, that school has really put out some talent for sure on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, yeah, we've done well on that side. We've done well, man. We need some more guys, but it's
Definitely.
coming. I look for. I think we're gonna have a great season this year, so
For
I
sure.
can't wait for football to get started.
For sure. You and me both.